gorgeous day. It's a beautiful day. I love this day. This year's been off to a great start. It's been solid. And you know what? I really realized, and like something that's, I feel like, I don't know, and I'm not going to analyze it or try to judge it or whatever. I don't know what the shift exactly was, but there was definitely some kind of shift in my perspective. And this happened multiple times in my life, but this one was, I don't know, I'm hoping the last one, or one of the big final ones. Because honestly, I mean, I'm good. Like, I'm fine. I've been fine for a long time. Yeah, some things have been really hard, and I've got some challenges, and I understand why, and some of them are, I know why they're happening, and I'm okay with it. I want it. I want the results that will be yielded from these challenges, and so that's why they're happening. So I'm not a victim to it. I know that. It was hard to get out of it, though. And I'm just learning to be more accepting of my circumstances. Something I always heard years ago that always stuck with me was, God is always going to be more concerned. Hold on, I gotta check my. God is more concerned. And so, I don't have a light in here. I'm sorry. So that's something that I really have been thinking a lot about. Like remembering that. It's just the remembering. It's the affirming that. Finding things to be hopeful for. And one thing I will say is, I know a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff now. I know a lot of people, it's not just me, going through things, but I'm really thankful that God allowed me to go through them with my children. That my children are part of this journey with me. Like, it's not me separated from them doing this, on my own. Like, it's not. It's they're right along for the ride, and they're just as, they're transforming, healing. I mean, I had much more to heal, right? I had much more to heal. But as I heal, I see them heal. That is the coolest thing. It's the coolest thing in the world. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop and do this later because I'm trying to drive to get Grace. She messaged me last minute, and of course I'm going to go get her. She got a license now, though, but yeah. So anyways, I'm glad to have my kids along this journey with me, because I'm not sure, and obviously God knew this, or I knew this, that I don't know that I would have chosen to continue to do it without them. And they're my form, and my Sam especially, of emotional support. And I know it's going to be challenging, as now they get to be teenagers, and I have to healthily let my son, Sam especially, and my daughter, but she wants her independence, and we're very, very close. We don't get lots of physical time together because she's doing her thing all the time, but we're very, you don't have to. I always hated when Pete Zapper said it, but separation is an illusion. Like, we're definitely not separated. Like, we're closer than we've ever been, and we spend less time apart. So we talk all the time, and we just have a really great relationship. And I do not believe there was a chance that we ever would have gotten to this, especially at 17, had we not gone through that hell that we went through. I mean, I don't think there would have. She's such a smart girl. She doesn't take shit from guys. She knows her value. She's self-aware. She looks at herself. She changes things. She's open to. I mean, they're just, both my kids are just doing so great. She's doing so great. I'm just so thankful, and being able to see that result from your own healing is just, if that's not fucking encouragement. How many of us moms especially want to do this for ourselves? None of us really. Most people don't want to do it for ourselves. I didn't love myself enough to do it for myself. You moms, I know you can hear, feel me, even dads. You'll do it for them. You do it for the people you love. You can heal for the people that you love. And the thing is that you don't have to do it separately. Doing it together, there's just something so beautiful about having someone that you love there, and this, like, I'm with you in this, and like, we don't have to be perfect, and this does not have to look perfect. It's not gonna look perfect, and it shouldn't look perfect. And that's love, man. Like, that's love. and them just being there, and things changing and not really knowing how it was going to be, and it was hard. There wasn't a ton of stability. You never know when something can change, but but what was stable is that we chose to do it together, no matter how it looked. For Grace, it looked a little different, and she had to have her parameters and her boundaries and how she was comfortable with, and Sam had his. And Sam, and I don't say this to take anything away from Grace. I don't, because Grace, it's just different, right? It's just different. I love Grace. Grace is my best friend. I would talk to Grace over anybody else on the planet all day, every day. Grace gets me now at this age better than Sam does. Sam looks at me like I'm stupid and annoying most of the time because he's just a teenager and he's going through that stage, and that's fine and that's normal. But Grace actually like laughs at me, and like it's like, hey, it's good, and she listens, and she like, I love what we have. But Sam has been my unconditional, selfless, self-sacrificing love, and thoughtful, and always look, and I don't want him to have to be that for me, but I sure as shit appreciate that he does. I appreciate that he even, and it's not because I ask for it. I've never, and that's the funny part. It's not like I'm like, oh, why isn't anybody care? So that he feels like he has to. He just genuinely cares. And he has never, I was at one point living in a back of a budget rental van. It's actually pretty comfortable. A little twin bed back there, a little dresser. Well, it's just a short period of time while I was waiting for my apartment to get open. But anyways, and he would come and hang out and sleep with me in the van on my nights. He would still make sure I got my nights. It doesn't matter where I would be staying at people's house. There's a hard time transition with housing for a while, and it didn't matter where I was. He would come on his parenting days, and he was not going to. He answers all of my phone calls. He won't answer for anybody else. He always answers for me. He knows he doesn't have to answer for me. It's because and I've never felt more secure and trusting of anyone than I do with Sam. Like, no one on this planet, like, it's just something really big, and I'm just so thankful for this journey. It has been so fucking hard, but it has been so fucking beautiful and good, and fuck, I would do it over 1,000,000 times. I would do it 1,000,000 times over again, and it's not even done yet. And I'm just thankful today. I'm thankful that my kids get to come along with me. I'm thankful for the challenges, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to have the challenges. And I asked God for these challenges. I not like before I came here. Like, I've asked Him, I want this, but it's fucking hard. And I really believe that He knew I couldn't do it without the kids. Sam one time told me, I don't think I've ever mentioned this on here. Sam's a very spiritually gifted prophetic kid, and so is Grace. Actually, Grace is probably more than Sam, but I don't know, it's weird. She just kind of is really nonchalant about it, like it's no big deal. But Sam's a little more. But he told me one day, he said he talked to God about me, and there's a reason I asked God a question. I'm not going to get into that; it's private. But he when he came back to talk to me, what he talked to God about, he said, God said you're His most durable warrior. Most durable. You know what the fuck that means? That means I'm the one that can take the most fucking beatings, the most ass kickings. What the fuck kind of job is that? Really, God? You picked the right bitch, because I ain't giving up ever. Sisu, reckless Sisu, baby. It's perfect. It's just like God's most durable warrior. Okay. But God's most durable warrior is really pretty freaking tired. I'm not gonna lie. So, anyways, I'm just thankful for today, and I'm just thankful for everything in my kids. I just want to encourage all of you, just keep changing your perspective. Keep just any little bit of hope that you can give yourself. Like, you can flip things around really fast. Things turn around really quick. They really do. You just gotta keep rolling with it. The Bible they'll talk about seasons of life, right? And like, I think we as humans just get so caught up on, we don't want to move seasons. We don't want to move past it. We don't realize that seasons are meant to come and go. It's just a season. There's more to life. There's more there. We don't want to get stuck in this mundane, the same thing. Like, that's not what we're supposed to be doing. So, you know, all right, it's dark now. I love you all. Keep moving forward. Marco Sisu out.